Level up your algebra skills. Today's training, adding and subtracting like terms. Level 1, Initiation. Solve. X plus 5 equals 13. In this equation, there is only one term with a variable, x, which also means 1x. The 1 is understood. That means we don't have to gather like terms here. We just need to get x on a side by itself. We can do that by subtracting 5 from both sides. Do you know why we do it this way? We have to subtract 5 from both sides of the equation to keep everything in balance. Sort of like making a change to both sides of a seesaw. If you add the same amount of weight to both sides, you haven't changed the situation at all. There won't be any motion. Same with an equation. If you add the same number to both sides, you haven't changed the answer. What is x? X plus 5 minus 5 equals 13 minus 5. On the left-hand side, plus 5 minus 5 equals 0. That's how we get rid of the 5 on the left, because x plus 0 equals x. On the right-hand side, 13 minus 5 is 8. So we're left with x equals 8. Solve. 7 equals y minus 12. In this problem, there's still only one term with a variable. It's on the right-hand side, but that's okay. You can solve for a variable whether it's on the left or right side of the equation, so don't worry that you always have to move it to the left. To get y by itself, we want to get rid of that minus 12. We can do that by adding 12 to both sides of the equation. 7 plus 12 equals y minus 12 plus 12. The 12s cancel on the right side. On the left side, 7 plus 12 equals 19. So y equals 19. Ready to move up a level? First, make sure you're signed up for the Socratica High Algebra team to learn more ways to get stronger and level up. Level 2, Novice. Simplify and solve. b plus 97 equals 4b minus 5. Things are a little more complicated here. We have terms with a variable b on both sides. To solve for b, we have to first simplify by combining like terms, which means we'll gather all the terms with b, get them on one side of the equation, add them together, and then solve. It doesn't matter what side. Let's just pick a side. I'm going to move all the terms with b to the left side. So subtract 4b from both sides. Why from both sides? We treat 4b like any other number, and we still have to keep that seesaw balanced. b minus 4b plus 97 equals 4b minus 4b minus 5. Now those 4b's on the right-hand side cancel, leaving just minus 5. On the left, when we add together b and negative 4b, we get negative 3b. There's also still the plus 97 on that side, don't forget. So now we have negative 3b plus 97 equals negative 5. Now let's get negative 3b by itself by subtracting 97 from both sides. Negative 3b plus 97 minus 97 equals negative 5 minus 97. The 97s cancel on the left, giving us negative 3b equals negative 102. To solve for b, divide both sides by negative 3. Negative 3b divided by 3 equals negative 102 divided by negative 3. So b equals 34. Simplify and solve. Negative 5 plus 12x plus 16x equals 14x minus 10. What if there are more than two terms with a variable? That's okay. Just add all the like terms together. Let's subtract 14x from both sides. Negative 5 plus 12x plus 16x minus 14x equals 14x minus 14x minus 10. Those 14x's cancel on the right. On the left, we'll add all those like terms together. We get negative 5 plus 14x equals negative 10. Add 5 to both sides. We get negative 5 plus 14x equals negative 10 plus 5. The 5's cancel on the left, and we get 14x equals negative 5. Divide both sides by 14, and we get x equals -5/14. It's time to level up from Novice to Apprentice. Level 3, Apprentice. Simplify and solve. 1/2 x plus 4/5 x equals 16. That previous problem with a fraction in the answer makes me think about how a lot of times people freeze up when they see fractions. So let's try a like terms problem where there are fractions as coefficients. We need to add together the like terms, 1/2 x and 4/5 x. Don't be fooled by the fractional coefficients. These are like terms because they both have x raised to the first power. To add these two terms, we add the coefficients together. It may make it easier to see what you have to do if you take x out like this. X times the quantity of 1/2 plus 4/5 equals 16. We need to add together 1/2 and 4/5. Their denominators, the numbers on the bottom of the fraction, are different. Before we can add fractions, they need to have a common denominator. That is, the numbers on the bottom have to be the same. 2 times 5 is 10, so we can choose 10 as the denominator and know that it is divisible by both 2 and 5. If I multiply 1/2 by 5/5, that's the same as multiplying it by 1. I won't change the actual value of the fraction. 1/2 times 5/5 equals 5/10. 5/10 is the same as 1/2. Similarly, if I multiply 4/5 by 2/2, that's the same as multiplying it by 1. 4/5 times 2/2 equals 8/10. 8/10 is the same as 4/5. I've just changed the denominators, so now I can add these two fractions together. Where before I had x times the quantity of 1/2 plus 4/5, now I have x times the quantity 5/10 plus 8/10, and that equals 13/10 times x. Now we've simplified the left side of the equation. 13/10 times x equals 16. To solve, divide both sides by 13/10, which is the same as multiplying both sides by 10/13. X equals 16 times 10/13, which equals 160/13. Simplify and solve. -1/3 x plus 3 equals 5/4 times x plus 4/5 times x minus 20. To up the complexity even more, let's do a problem where there are 3 fractional coefficients, and they're on both sides of the equation. I'm going to go through this one faster, but you can pause the video to give yourself more time. You can also change the playback speed. This is your training session, so make sure you use all those tools. -1/3 x minus 5/4 times x minus 4/5 times x equals -20 minus 3. A common denominator is 3 times 4 times 5 equals 60. 20/20 times -1/3 x minus 15/15 times 5/4 times x minus 12/12 times 4/5 times x equals -23. X times the quantity -20 minus 75 minus 48 divided by 60 equals -23. -143/60 times x equals -23. X equals -23 times -60/143, which equals 1380/143. Now it is time to conquer the final level. Can you master these problems? Level 4, Master. Simplify. 2y plus 5y squared plus 8 equals y plus 3y squared minus 7y cubed plus 14. This is the hardest problem we're going to do today, so be sure to take your time and work it out on paper at your own pace. This time, let's move all the terms to one side. This sets up the equation to make it easier to solve. We'll solve more complicated equations like this on another day. For now, we're just combining like terms. We'll write the terms in descending order of the exponents on the variable. 7y cubed plus 5y squared minus 3y squared plus 2y minus y plus 8 minus 14 equals 0. Are there any like terms here? There's only one term where y is cubed, so that doesn't combine with anything else. We'll write that, 7y cubed. Next come the terms where y is squared. We can add the like terms, 5y squared and negative 3y squared. So next comes plus 2y squared. 2y and negative y are like terms. They both have y raised to the first power. Adding these like terms, we get plus y. 8 minus 14 equals negative 6. So I'd write this as 7y cubed plus 2y squared plus y minus 6 equals 0. You have completed these training problems for equations with one variable. In another video, we'll do some practice problems with more than one variable. Follow the link below to sign up to the free Socratica High Algebra team so you can level up with us.